From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Arnab Goswami on The Debate at 9, presented by Vivo, powered by Renault Hike and Nestway.
Good evening, and it's great to see you once again on The Debate. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pakistan has broken into a shivering cold sweat. And what a shivering cold sweat this is, that they've released a fake video claiming to have attacked Indian posts. Look at this video very closely, and my sources told me that this video is that of the Pakistani army destroying some Gujjar huts within its own territory. This video is so badly made that the color changes in between. It goes into slow motion. And at one point, the huts seem to self-immolate. The other visual today is of a clumsy Pakistani army air chief, clearly out of form, trying to somehow wriggle into the backseat of a fighter jet to convey preparedness of the Pakistani armed forces, to show that the Pakistani Air Force and Army will not be completely destroyed immediately if India attacks first. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight there is no doubt that psychologically the Pakistanis have been plummeted. Their spine is broken, and this pretense of looking unafraid is making them look like military tadpoles trying to find their way out of this clownish situation. That's debate number 1 and 2 tonight. Debate number 1 is on the clownish situation of the Pakistani armed forces today. One simple pounding and they've been spooked out of their mind. That's debate number 1. Debate number 2 coming out, and my own view is that Omar Abdullah and his father Farooq Abdullah should remove the word national from the name of their party, because there's nothing national about a national conference that dares to criticize Major Litul Gogoi. You have braves like him on one side and people like Omar Abdullah, Dynas on the other. All this and more is coming up. And here are the headlines this Wednesday evening, the 24th of May, on The Debate tonight. One army pounding spooks Pakistan. Islamabad tries war optics with a Siachen sortie lie. No airspace violation recorded by India. Republic puts out 5 facts that puncture Pakistan's Air Force sham.
You are in a warlike zone. We should allow our army officers to take a decision. They don't have to consult members of parliament as to what they should do under these circumstances.
Indian army puts out 8 counters to the fake counter video. Another attempt by the Pakistani army has been flattened out. A snub in Saudi Arabia after the ICJ embarrassment. Donald Trump shows Nawaz why Pakistan is a global pariah.
About this brave army officers, I have to ask a counter question. Why they were silent when another brave Kashmiri army officer, Lieutenant Fayaz, was killed?
Sheltered by the army, but Omar chooses to insult the forces. Should he just drop the word national from the name of his party now?
बलिदान देकर इतना सा देश को आदमी को बचा कर लाया है.
Nation stands united behind the forces. Tweet with nation loves Indian Army and send the critics a loud message on The Debate tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, 17 strikes and 1 solid pounding has put Pakistan in a tizzy tonight. A fake video has received 8 counters from India. Republic TV has put out 5 counters on the Siachen sortie lie. His military has been pushed to a corner as global powers show Nawaz Sharif why Pakistan tonight has become a global pariah. Just to summarize once again what you saw there, video one was a lame video in which the Air Chief Marshal Sohail Aman of the Pakistan Air Force takes a joyride, and the video released is in the backseat to the forward airbase in the Pak-held territory in Gilgit, the Skardu airbase. The video two is of a heavily post-produced video which we are told has been shot in the territory occupied by Pakistan and then put out on Twitter, trying to unsuccessfully sell the narrative like it was an attack on Indian posts on May 13, 2017. Now, these are the two videos. I want to expose both the theatrics fact by fact, and I want to welcome into the debate Group Captain Sultan Ali, Barrister Zahid Saeed, Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao from the Pakistani side on an Indo-Pak debate, General Sadbir Singh on the one side, with Major Gaurav Arya and RSN Singh. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Let's begin the debate. And viewers, the hashtag tonight is Nation Loves Indian Army. Now, a reality check about the 13th May. It was a very nervous reaction to India's punitive fire assault against your army posts that act as launchpad for terrorists. Group Captain Sultan Ali, you issued a press release in an attempt to appease your people, claiming to have given India a befitting and stern response. These were your words. Yes, you did resort to an attack on Indian soil on the 13th of May. And for your kind information, it was in Nowshera. But neither was this badly produced video proof of it, nor was your attack on Indian posts. To bring you up to speed, and please answer me on fact today. You claim today to have caused substantial loss to the Indian army on the 13th. Whereas the truth of the matter is, what you did on 13th May was kill our Kashmiri civilians through your ceasefire violation, one of whom was a minor girl, and injured 9 other people. Frankly, I don't know the levels to which you can lie. But if you've lied to this extent today, that maybe you on behalf of the Pakistani people should be hanging your heads in shame, because I've just presented facts tonight and I hope you have at least one fact to counter me with. Please go ahead, Sultan Ali.
Okay, Arnab Goswami, first of all, please answer me, why did the Indian Army today target a United Nations military observers group jeep which was carrying a major from Philippines and another major from Croatia? And this jeep was flying the blue flag of the United Nations, yet your army targeted it, which is a complete violation of all kinds of norms of either Geneva Convention or the ceasefire.
Stop whining, answer my question, please. I mean, Gaurav Arya, why is he not answering my question?
I am asking not whining.
I am asking
I've asked you a question.
No, you released a video today.
I've asked you a question.
Now there's this other picture. There's other visual.
Yeah, release the video of your targeting the United Nations jeep today.
I'm now asking you. I'm asking you this question, and let's get RSN then on the left-hand side. No, 1 second, please. First of all, Sultan Ali, today be completely relaxed. Be relaxed. You know, the problem is the blood pressure of the Pakistanis has been going up and up and up and up and up last 4 or 5 days, right? Now, if your blood pressure goes up to this point, it becomes bad for your health. You will have a national arterial stroke. Don't have it. And I mean it with sincerity. So don't lose your cool. The question is, Abid Rao, you are an Air Vice Marshal. You understand exactly what I'm talking about. Now, what are people saying, Abid Rao? That we saw that your Air Force chief went into the backseat of a Mirage jet fighter. The chief was sitting in the backseat. So pathetic was this photo op, and all day, the whole day today, Abid Rao, the people of India have been really, this visual has been playing everywhere and people of India are laughing everywhere, you see. Abid Rao, so pathetic was this photo op that you tried to say that Air Chief Marshal Sohail Aman, or whatever his name is.
I will wait till you keep quiet. I will wait till you keep quiet.
Yeah, sure. I will keep quiet at the end of my question.
Let me answer.
20 seconds, 20 seconds. So 20 seconds, and then you can answer me today. Because today, you see, we are in a state of tremendous amusement. Whole day the pictures have been running. And you know what Pakistan Army says? Pakistan Army says, the Air Chief of the Pakistani Army flew the Mirage, entered Siachen, flew over, did an air sortie and came back. Now what is the truth? The truth is that this poor little fellow, the Air Chief, who looks very clumsy and unfit.
Are not over as yet.
He sits in the back seat of a Mirage. The video itself shows.
20 seconds still on?
No. Just 10 more seconds. The video itself shows.
It is your fear.
The video itself shows.
That comes out.
I'll show you the picture. The video itself shows.
Let me answer.
The video shows him sitting. He's basically taking one grand joyride. He's taking a joyride. So disastrous is this PR exercise that the Pakistani media was dragged to take pictures and videos to convince them of some paltry Pakistani action after India successfully bludgeoned their army force.
You don't let us speak.
Why
don't you keep quiet?
You see,
why don't you keep quiet?
The army chief is sitting into the back seat of an aircraft without flight. What are you trying to do? You know how comical this looks, Abid Rao. Okay, anyway, explain. Okay,
you have started the saber rattling. Now you are building on the escalation ladder. Yes, Indian, you are trying to use that language. Your media is showing wrong pictures, wrong videos, fake.
Fake? What's fake?
That is that Air Force, Pakistan Air Force is ready for you. And let me tell you, all Indian nations and your media people, don't take our Air Force non-seriously. He is another Noor Khan who taught you a lesson in 1965. Things of ask Ravi Rikhi, ask Pushpender Singh. They will.
Okay.
Our air chief can at least its flag to you. I am so happy that you noticed it. I am so happy that you found Pakistan Air Force alert at Siachen, at LOC. The army versus army is going on since 1948.
Sir,
it does not matter. You kill our 10 soldiers, we kill your 12 soldiers. It doesn't matter. The day the Air Forces get engaged, you will remember your mistake. You got wrong impressions on yourself. Your media is wrong. Your political leadership is so covered, they have left the matter to the army. These things are not left to the army commanders. You should keep it with you. If you want the escalation ladder to take that path, say so. Be courageous enough to say, say what you have in your heart. If you want war, say so. Yesterday you said Lahore will be eliminated.
I'll tell you one thing.
So will Delhi, so will Mumbai,
I'll tell you
so will Bangalore.
I'll tell you with clarity.
You will not be alive
I will tell you with
victory.
clarity.
These are your claims. You are a media Napoleon. You can win all wars on media. But you can't do that when it comes to this.
Sir,
I've been quoting so many people who attacked India only because.
I'll tell you one thing, and don't take it otherwise. I want Arrested and Sadhbir Singh to come in. I just want the people of India to watch these pictures and I'll tell you why. 1 second. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why you're irritated tonight.
It's coming after Kulbhushan's verdict.
Sir,
you can't digest that. So you are doing all that.
I'll tell you. Just look at this picture. Look at this picture. Just look at the picture. You see, I'll tell you why. This is a moment from the Jetsons of the Cartoon Network.
This is the moment that our chief is leading from the front.
Your chief?
He has gone, he's been flying single-seaters for these Waziristan terrorists.
Why
he will do it when it comes to India also.
Why? Okay, explain this to me.
Don't take Pakistan Air Force lightly, I'm telling you.
No, 1 second. No, we take it very seriously. You see, we have an amusement park.
Yes, you better do that.
There is an amusement park in Delhi called Appu Ghar where people go for entertainment. You can send the air chief there. We will pay 100 rupees for this kind of a performance every day. Now there's one point I want.
You show your own downed aeroplanes with Pakistani flag, with the flag mark.
Gaurav Arya is coming in.
You can cheat your people. You can cheat your people. You can't cheat Pakistan.
Abid Rao, I'll tell you why I'm worried about what Pakistan is doing today. You see,
worry about yourself.
Abid Rao.
You should be worried.
Abid Rao, let me tell you today. You look at the pictures carefully and you should be objective about it, okay? You called your media there, suddenly the media was made to rush. Phone calls were made today that immediately come, we are going to show you some pictures.
We have to tell our people we are ready.
Pakistani journalists
we have to tell our people we are ready.
Pakistani journalists told us, and then they thought that some major action is happening. And then there were some pictures in which you saw, and let the pictures speak for themselves. Viewers, let's see the pictures there, because these Pakistanis will never trust what I'm saying. You see, the pictures are showing a bunch of jokers in army uniform strapping up their air chief into the back seat. The problem is the air chief is so unprepared, he can't strap himself up. And you are saying that he's leading the Air Force to the front. He's like an old man somehow getting there. 5 people are helping him with his seat belt. Is the army chief, air chief, behaves like this? He seems helpless. He seems unfit. And then 100 kilometers away from Siachen. So pathetic is this photo op that while your media then starts getting calls saying, please headline this public relations picnic of the air chief and run the headline, Pakistani jets fly over Siachen. I mean, the fact is that you look at the very first sentence, it says near the Siachen glacier. It says near the Siachen glacier. What is horrible is that you are liars. You lie to the Pakistani people, Group Captain Sultan Ali. This happened in Skardu Air Base, which is 100 kilometers away from Siachen. Why did you lie to the Pakistani people? Answer me, Group Captain Sultan Ali. Why did you lie with facts to the Pakistani people? You answer me.
The headline was that he flew close to Siachen. He flew close to Siachen.
I countered you on fact. Viewers, I countered him on fact now. You said your media was told that the air chief has led a squadron and the air chief has flown near the Siachen glacier. The fact of the matter is your air chief looks unprepared. 5 people are helping him get into the back seat. One. Secondly, this whole incident happens.
Because you have no idea about fighter flying. How does one get into the cockpit?
Okay. How many people help you every time you go in? 20?
May I say something?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Go ahead, Zaid.
Look, the real issue, real point is
why are you doing
that
this?
a forward base has been made operational and can use fighter jets from there.
Right.
Now,
why has the forward base been made operational?
You must understand that if you fly something from Sargodha, it will not be able to get there and come back. So our forward bases are important. They have been made operational. All this rubbish about flying over and this is all rubbish.
No, so why did you?
This is in response to your air chief writing a letter to 12,000 Indian Air Force officers telling them that they must be ready for action at a short notice.
Yeah.
So if your air chief writes to 12,000 officers to get ready, our air chief is justified in making the forward air bases operational and leading from the front by participating in an air exercise from the Pakistan Air Force Base Qadri at Skardu.
Such a disaster.
You escalate on the ceasefire line.
Such a disaster. I let Gauravadia respond. I let Gauravadia respond. Now understand. So disastrous was this PR exercise at Skardu Post, which is 100 kilometers from Siachen.
We are not worried about PR exercises.
Sir, but
it's about logistics.
You're looking foolish. You're looking foolish.
You're looking foolish.
Sir, the whole world has seen an unfit man get escorted by 5 people to the backseat of a fighter jet.
That you at the back and not in the front.
Arnab, I'd like to come in here.
Okay, Gaurav, you can come in, please. You try your best.
The main thing is that mirages can operate.
Go ahead, Gauravadia, go ahead.
Pakistani guests, a question, if I may.
Yeah, please go ahead.
सर ये आपके जो चीफ ने जहाज उड़ाया कहाँ पे सर ये?
Everything is near, you know.
आपके जो एयर चीफ ने जहाज उड़ाया या कहाँ पे उड़ाया? अगर इन्होंने पाकिस्तान के अंदर जहाज उड़ाया तो जो पाकिस्तान इंटरनेशनल एयरलाइंस का जो कमर्शियल एयरलाइनर है और फाइटर जेट में क्या फर्क है? आप अपने मुल्क में जहाज उड़ाते रहिए. इसमें मसला क्या है सर? Why is it such a photo op where your air chief is trying to get into a fighter cockpit 100 kilometers away from Siachen glacier? आप बता, ये मसला मैं समझ नहीं पाया सर, जरा समझाइए. फाइटर प्लेन्स हमने भी देखे हैं. Please explain sir. What is this?
आपको तकलीफ क्या है? Why are you bickering?
ये हिंदुओं का मुल्क नहीं है.
नहीं, आपको ये सवाल पूछ रहे हैं कि आपको अगर देखिए आपके पास जब जवाब नहीं होता ना, ये पाकिस्तानियों की बहुत बुरी मुसीबत है. जब इनके पास जवाब नहीं होता तो हिंदू मुस्लिम पे आ जाते हैं. आपको सवाल पूछने हैं कि अगर उनको जहाज में चढ़ने की अगर उनको जहाज में उड़ने का मन किया तो वो रावलपिंडी से लाहौर का एक पाकिस्तान एयरलाइंस में घुस के he could have taken a flight. अरे keep quiet, I'm asking you a question. Now enough. I'm asking you this. You answer the people of India today. Why did you have to do this gimmick? Answer. Answer, give me one straight answer, Abid Rao. Give RSN Singh one straight answer. One straight answer. And I want to know from you, now enough is enough. Now I'm going to take over. Answer my question. Now again the visuals will play on the screen. And I'm asking the Pakistani guest to explain to me this gigantic lie. The Pakistanis are pathological liars, viewers. So disastrous was this PR exercise. It is 100 kilometers from Siachen. It was done with the intent of convincing people of mock drills, but the theatrics were so badly executed that there was no glimpse or glimmer of Pakistan coming anywhere close to the Indian side. The second comical act by Pakistan was this almost pitiable stunt that Major General Asif Ghafoor tried to play on Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, after India put out raw footage of Pakistani posts being pulverized by the Indian army in successful anti-terror operations, Pakistan's Major General and army spokesperson couldn't stop himself from putting out a C-grade edited video. I want to put it on air. It is such a C-grade video, Abid Rao, it is such a C-grade video that even the Pakistani film industry would have done better. Now, I have one question here to the Pakistani guests. Any one of you, please. Please tell me, how do, in Pakistan, do huts self-immolate? The very serious question. RSN, I think, do huts self-immolate? Because if you see these videos, you see Sultan Ali. In these videos, the huts are self-immolating. If this was a video of Pakistan blasting Indian army posts, would there have been a single trace of a Pakistani firearm or a Pakistani missile guiding into those huts? What you have done is that you have shown some huts self-immolating. How do Pakistani huts self-immolate? ये क्या पाकिस्तान में घर खुद से उड़ जाते हैं? ये समझाइए क्या है सिस्टम पाकिस्तान में? Do Pakistani huts self-immolate? Please explain to me. Serious question. A Group Captain Sultan Ali. Please tell me.
Arnab Goswami.
Yes.
How is it that the video which the Indian army put out is correct?
Yes.
And the video which Pakistan army puts out is fake?
I'll tell you why.
Meetha meetha hup hup, kadwa kadwa thu thu. That is what you are doing. You are playing like children that my marble is more beautiful than your marble.
RSN will respond to you. I can give you one factual reason why. I can give you one factual reason why. Uske baad RSN will reply to you.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
RSN, मैं एक line में reply करूँगा. And I'll speak in a slightly more sophisticated language than Group Captain Sultan Ali and not do this thu-thu number. The fact of the matter is that Group Captain Sultan Ali, आप logically समझने की कोशिश कीजिए, ठीक है? कोई चीज़ अगर blast हो जाती है.
I understand English, please.
Okay, so I'll speak to you in English. If you see these visuals tonight that the Pakistani army has put out in this comical video, you expect the world to believe that you bombed Indian posts by waving around a video which does not show the trajectory of the bombs. You see, look at it. Here is India, there is Pakistan. Okay? India, Pakistan. If India is to attack Pakistan, then there has to be a trajectory of a bomb that goes from India, goes into Pakistan, and then blasts. Similarly, Pakistan blasts India, there has to be a trajectory of a bomb that goes into India. The video that you have here today has no trajectory of a bomb. Please understand, I'll show the pictures again. Now tell me, if there is no trajectory of a bomb, that means the huts have self-immolated. How can, look at this is a self-immolation. How is a hut self-immolating? Why is there no trace of the trajectory of the bomb? You tell me, you are an Air Force officer. I have caught you red-handed during my program right now. I have caught you red-handed. Red-handed. Now tell me, why is there no trace of the trajectory of a bomb?
Can I come in now?
Yeah, please. RSN, please tell the Pakistani.
Can I come in now?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, correct. You know, I'll make 2-3, major points. One is, he asked that why, how should people believe your video and not believe ours? Now, let me tell you, Group Captain Sultan Ali, that we have a very, very thriving and a functional democracy, not a hybrid democracy like yours. And let me tell you, there is just no scope of untruth. Listen to me. Untruth and lie. No, listen. No, listen. I had the patience to listen to you. Because we have a thriving media, we have a thriving democracy, you cannot peddle a lie and get away. Let me tell you, while when I say that you have a hybrid democracy, while the policies are made by your army, not your Air Force also, Group Captain Sultan Ali, it is executed by your civil dispensation. So therefore you can get away with any lie. Point number one. Point two is that do you know why you are so rattled? Why you are so rattled? Because we have changed the rules of engagement. What used to happen earlier? No. Listen. You used to persist with proxy war predicated on this, this element of deniability. What we have done since surgical strike is that we have enlarged the arena of conflict. When I was on the line of control, my task was just to maintain the sanctity. But now, the Indian force, the Indian army has been given the freedom to engage those launch pads from where you used to launch these jihadis. And what we have done is, Sultan Ali साहब ये बड़े ध्यान से सुनिएगा इस बात को.
Simple question.
कि आपके यहाँ दो तरह के discourse है. Islam is in danger and Pakistan is in danger.
I am asking a simple question today. Viewers, no, RSN, remain focused. RSN Singh, stop. RSN Singh, stop. RSN, Arnab here, RSN, stop. And Group Captain Sultan Ali and Barrister Zahid Saeed and Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao, I just want to ask three of you one question today, and with all sincerity, that if I prove that you are lying and I'm speaking the truth, will I have either or all of you apologize on an Indian TV channel? That's a general question. If I prove to you that, for example, Sultan Ali is lying, or Abid Rao is lying, or Barrister Zahid Saeed is lying, and I'm factually able to prove that, will any or all of you apologize or not on an Indian TV channel? I just want to know that.
Lying about what?
Pardon me? I'll tell you about.
If we prove you are lying, will you apologize on your own channel?
Yes, I will. But now I'll tell you why. I will. But the problem is, you won't be able to prove that. I repeat my question, Abid Rao. What the Indian nation wants to know is again over the pictures out there. Sadhbir Singh is with us. Sadhbir Singh and Gaurav Arya. I want to show the pictures of the so-called bombing by the Pakistanis. And Sadhbir Singh, you tell me, if there is a bomb that the Indians throw into the Pakistani side, should there be a trajectory of the bomb or not? It cannot blow up from within. If you see these footage, these are huts which blow themselves up. It's almost as though Pakistan packed a bunch of grenades and then blew up the houses to become the laughing stock of the world by claiming that this was Indian territory. Basic research will tell you these are not Indian posts. The fact of the matter is there is no trajectory of the bombs. Sadhbir Singh, should the Pakistanis explain to us today why there is no trajectory of the damn bombs? If this is a shot of the Pakistanis bombing Indian posts, then why is there no trajectory of the bombs? Why? It's a bomb from within. It is a blow up from within. Damn it, why don't you understand the basic logic? There is no trajectory of the bombs.
So please don't show.
Why is there no trajectory of the bombs, Sadhbir Singh? Sadhbir Singh.
The basic issue.
Bombs even in the war.
Yes,
they will come and hit you from those areas.
Look at the pictures and understand, there is no trajectory of the bombs.
Any artillery or any mortars, they fire, there has to be a trajectory.
Exactly.
Without a trajectory not shown, they just show at the end, then it is only a self-ammunition fabricated evidence which Pakistan continues to do.
They are
the biggest liars. During the Kargil war, they even disowned their 242 deaths.
till on the 10th they were
You can't see the
exposed.
trajectory. What a
Every
shame.
time they have been telling lies against India and fabricating
I'm telling
such
you
an
now,
evidence which does not exist.
Abid Rao,
Let me tell them.
Abid Rao, Sadhvir जी, एक मिनट. Once again, you see, आज इसको कहते हैं जो हिंदी में कहते हैं ना, सदबीर जी, आज जो हमारे पाकिस्तानी गेस्ट हैं, आज सच्ची में वो रिपब्लिक टीवी में आके इसको कहते हैं बहुत बुरे फंस गए आज बेचारे. आपको सवाल पूछ रहा आबिद राव बहुत ही रिस्पेक्ट के साथ. यू सी देयर हैज टू बी अ पॉइंट ऑफ स्टार्ट एंड अ पॉइंट ऑफ इम्पैक्ट. यू आर एन एयरफोर्स मैन. If you have blasted us, there has to be
It has to be a trajectory.
There has to be a trajectory, no? You understand, no? Otherwise, it's like a mine. You please tell me, why is there no trajectory? If you can see in the footage that we put out, let me show the footage put out by India. If we can pull out that footage, you will see a clear point of start and a point of impact. मतलब इधर से उधर आती है. आप समझ रहे हैं मेरी बात? You can see the guided missiles clinically go and demolish Pakistani posts. Where is the point of start and impact in the video that has been put out? Look at the Indians. You can see that there's a trajectory. Yeah, it's a trajectory. There you go. It's a trajectory. It comes in. It hits you from outside. Now you look at the video that has been put out by the Pakistanis. Now you look at the video that has been put out by the Pakistanis. There is no point of start or impact. It looks like you put out a mining exercise. You just see this. Viewers, you just see this. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something here, viewers. 1 second. Please see this, viewers, right? Please see this. If you can follow me, viewers. If you look at the Indian strike out there, you see out here in video 3, it's like a bolt of lightning that comes down, and there's a trajectory out here, right? You can see that in each of these. You can see the video. There's a movement of light out there, and then there is a blast. Look at this. That's the movement of light. And then there is a blast. So you can see the trajectory, and then it blows up, right? But when you see the Pakistani video, now let me show the Pakistani video on the screen out here, right? Look at the Pakistani video. There it is. It just blows up from the middle. It's like a mine which is blown up. There is no trajectory. There is no line. So my question to the Pakistani guests is, जो आज हमारे debate program में आके बुरे फंसे, and by the way, today, viewers, I'm not going to spare the Pakistanis because I, like you, have had enough of their lies. So I'm going to start countering them on fact. And I'm telling you, viewers, as I begin to expose the Pakistani panelists and their views one by one, beware, they may try to attack me. But let's see. Now tell me once again, Abid Rao, why is there no trajectory in your video? Please, I insist. Why
Yesterday I said that your video could have been shot on a firing range. There are no soldiers running. There is no panic. You should have shown some dead bodies.
Abid Rao, Sadhvir Singh,
there is some method in madness also.
There's a bunch of lies. It's a fake video. You have made so many Bollywood films, you can make this also. I don't want to get into this. You want to start saber rattling, we are ready for that.
No, I don't do any saber.
You're challenging my chiefs.
Let's talk facts.
No, you're
Let's talk about the facts.
Let's talk facts.
Your prime...
Let's talk about the facts. People are watching.
We have given you punitive punishment. We have given you punitive firing, punitive bombardment.
Leave LOC alone. It is an ongoing thing for 1948.
Whereas you have fabricated lies.
It is only a game of statistics. 10 soldiers versus 12. 1 post versus 2. Doesn't matter.
But why is there no trajectory, viewers?
I told you yesterday.
Don't talk of 10 versus 12. We will give you 10 versus 100.
International border cross kare. See what bloody nose we give you. What are you talking? India media is paper Napoleon, Mr. Arnab Goswami.
You do not know the Indian Army. You do not know the Indian Air Force. You do not know the Indian Navy. We will give you such a punishment that you will be removed from the
ask your other chief. What happened in 71?
Okay, You see, okay. Listen. I know Abid Rao.
Do you know
Abid Rao, one minute. Abid Rao. I have our news editor Parikshit Luthra joining us. Before I go to Parikshit Luthra, Group Captain Sultan Ali. Group Captain Sultan Ali, can you hear me? This is Arnab here because, you know, I'm being very straightforward with my questioning today. And all across India, all across India today, Arey bhai, when I'm asking questions, listen to me. You'll learn something. From Nagarcoil to Srinagar, all across India today, people want to see me ask you straight questions. Sultan Ali, are you there? I've not finished with you, so I'm now going to...
Please go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay, Sultan Ali.
Waiting for your question.
Sultan Ali, you know you're a Pakistani former Air Force officer.
Air Force.
However bad your Air Force is, you know, to be caught lying on an Indian TV channel will be very embarrassing for you. Because all of India is going to ask.
Yeah, stop this stupidity.
Arey, Zahid Said, why are you abusing me? Am I abusing
on the channel and this and that.
Now listen to me, Abid. Group Captain Sultan Ali.
You have a...
Group Captain Sultan Ali. Group Captain Sultan Ali, can you tell me once again, and now it's between you and me, and Gaurav Arya, please listen into this. Group Captain Sultan Ali, at the start of the debate today, you said that India has targeted United Nations military observer group vehicle, and you also said some of their people were injured. Can you tell me more about... No, 1 second now, please. Can you tell me more about... Can you tell me more about the incident? Can you tell me? Tell me more about the incident.
Yes, the vehicle was marked by a blue United Nations flag, and it was targeted by a artillery barrage from the Indian side, and the jeep was destroyed. The two military observers were not on board at that time. That is why they escaped unhurt.
Okay, so, you know, can you tell me what happened? There was a jeep, is it? I want to listen to your story. There was a jeep and there was a barrage of Indian artillery fire targeting a United Nations jeep. And then tell me what happened to the people in the jeep, and what happened to the jeep? Was there a puncture or something else, or what happened?
I think you're making a mockery of it. You know that this news was carried on Pakistani media.
What?
And both the United Nations military observer officers, Major Emmanuel and Major Minsk of Philippines and Croatia, they were not on board at that time. That is why they escaped unhurt.
No, one second. So now the story is changing. Gaurav, how interesting this is. First he said there were two officers, and then there was a barrage of Indian artillery shelling, and the jeep was targeted. Then now he says the two officers were not there. Can you tell me who was driving the jeep? Was the jeep driving itself? Was it a self-driven jeep?
Arnab, please, don't make a mockery of it.
You're making a mockery of it, yeah? You're the one making a mockery of it. Who was in the jeep? No. Gaurav, 1 minute, Gaurav. 1 minute mein. Gaurav,
you carried out an international scandal, and now you want to avoid it by laughing at it?
Gaurav,
for God's sake, you should be ashamed of it.
Gaurav, you know, this is beautiful. Viewers, don't change the channel now, because in about 90 seconds, what you are about to see is live on Indian TV, this Pakistani senior Air Force officer being caught in a trap of his own lies. Just watch. My next question to you is, who was driving the jeep? The UN jeep?
Oh, rubbish. He's not expected to find out who was driving the jeep. For God's sake,
so who was driving the jeep? Because you just started by saying that the Indian army attacked a UN jeep. So please tell me who was driving the jeep, a Pakistani officer or who?
Did they or did they not?
No, does that absolve you of the crime? Does that absolve you of the crime?
Did they
What is the crime?
Not?
What is the crime?
Do you allow the
but Gaurav,
why?
Gaurav, one second.
Because you are guilty of breaking the ceasefire.
Gaurav, one second.
Yes, on a daily basis.
Barrister, you may be a barrister.
Of course.
But I have the right to ask questions.
You're taking pride.
Abid Rao,
you're taking pride.
Abid Rao, if you have accused
that you're firing
Abid Rao, listen. If you have accused India of targeting a United Nations military observer group vehicle with soldiers in it, it is my right to ask questions. Do you have any information on what happened when the attack on the UN jeep happened?
You are going on very, very minute kind of things. I am not aware of
you are not aware
incident.
Okay.
I have only seen it. No, I have seen it only on the media. But look at the bigger things.
No, I want to look at the minor things. Viewers, now watch this. Watch this. Now what they are going to do is...
I cannot comment on that.
Now I'll tell you. Now I'll tell you.
Comment on that.
I have just got... By the way...
I can tell you... So many lies you said yesterday about this film.
By the way...
You have shot this film on your own firing ranges.
Okay, by the way, I have a little bit of breaking news.
On Attila firing range and so many others.
Okay, by the way, Group Captain Sultan Ali, now watch. I want you on the screen. And people of India want
Arnab, you have shown a wrong wreckage of our Indian MiG-21 with a Pakistani flag. That is how you cheat your own people.
Okay, listen,
it is lying
I
in
just got a message from the United Nations.
That it's
I just got a message.
And
Abid Rao, Marshal, many people in India have often wanted to see live on Indian television a Pakistani lie being caught. I'm going to give them a live example. Parikshit Luthra is our news editor, a very experienced journalist, and he has just got a direct message from the United Nations, right? Parikshit, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No.
Parikshit, you have received an official email from the United Nations in response to the lie of the Pakistani army, a lie which a Group Captain Sultan Ali tried to repeat in the course of the program. I would like you to tell Group Captain Sultan Ali and all the other Pakistani panelists why we have caught them lying red-handed. Please tell us what the United Nations has told you. And Group Captain Sultan Ali, please look directly at this at the camera now. Don't look left or right because your lie is about to be exposed. Yes. No, please don't. You know that's a very defensive posture which you are doing here right now. When you're folding your arms, you're looking defensive. At least appear to be on the front foot. Parikshit Luthra, please tell the group captain why he's lying.
Absolutely, Arnab. This all began with the ISPR press release, and our Pakistani guests would know that ISPR is the Pakistan Army's military wing, media wing. They said earlier today that Indian troops committed ceasefire violations, targeted the UN military observer group vehicle along the LOC in Kanjar sector. The vehicle was carrying 2 UN officers, Major Emmanuel of Philippines, Major Mirko. They were visiting the LOC to hoist the blue flag, and they were safe because they were not the immediate distance of the firing, and they are now back at their station. Immediately after this, we wrote a mail to Mr. Stefan Jurek, who is the UN Secretary General spokesperson, no ordinary spokesperson, the Secretary General spokesperson, Arnab, and he replied to us. And I wrote to him specifically. Let me read out that mail as well. I asked him, Mr. Jurek, will it be possible for you to confirm this incident, which has been highlighted by the Pakistan Army's media wing? The ISPR release from the Pakistan Army says a UN military observer group vehicle was targeted by the Indian Army along the line of control near the Kanjar sector. They also blame India for the ceasefire violation. We would like to request you for a take on this. The press release of the Pakistani Army is also copied below. We were completely transparent. We
Very good. And what is the reply? Now, Sultan Ali, listen carefully. Now listen, he's going to tell you the reply. So, आपका झूठ जो है, वो पूरे TV में आज 20, at least about 20 million Indians watching this program are going to see you caught red-handed. Huh? Now tell Parikshit Luthra, आप जरा directly tell Sultan Ali what was the reply which you got from the UN. Yeah.
Absolutely. The reply finally was, this afternoon in Bhimber, Pakistan-administered Kashmir, a UN military observer group accompanied by Pakistani army escorts, heard gunshots in the vicinity. And this is the most important part, Arnab, there is no evidence of the UN military observer group vehicle being targeted by gunfire. No UN military observer was injured.
Sultan Ali. Sultan Ali, I repeat now. This is an email. I'll show it on the Microsoft Surface on the screen now, please. And we have an email from the UN which says, this afternoon in the Bhimber district in Pakistan-administered Kashmir, UNMOGIP military observers accompanied by Pakistani army escorts heard gunshots in the vicinity. There is no evidence. Niranjan will take it from here. Niranjan, go ahead. Let's expose the Pakistanis completely on TV today. Go ahead. Go ahead, Niranjan.
Well, this... Absolutely. Let me focus on this response that's coming from the ISPR, from the UNMOGIP. ISPR statement this evening, Arnab, that we broke at about 8 p.m. I'm going to read out. Let's focus on this one quote that tells you how Pakistan lied, tried to divert from what's happening in Nowshera across the line of control. Pakistan this evening said Indian troops committed ceasefire violation, targeted UNMOGIP vehicle along line of control in Kanjar sector. Vehicle was carrying UNMOGIP officers Major Emmanuel of Philippines and Major Mirko of Croatia on visit to LOC.
Tell me the reply.
Blue flag hoisted as per procedure. Both officers remained safe as they were off the vehicle in near immediate distance and now back at their location. That was Pakistan. Here is a response from UNMOGIP, an official response. Parikshit Rutra sent this mail to Stefan Dujarric, and UNMOGIP responded saying, this afternoon in Bhimber district in Pakistan-administered Kashmir, UNMOGIP military observers accompanied by Pakistan army escorts heard gunshots in their vicinity. There is no evidence that the UNMOGIP military observers were targeted by the gunfire. No UN military observer was injured.
Okay, Niranjan, thanks very much. Now, Brigadier Group Captain Sultan Ali, Major Gaurav Arya shoot Group Captain Sultan Ali on an Indian TV channel because he was caught lying. Apologize. Group Captain, Major Gaurav Arya, should the Group Captain apologize? Gaurav?
Absolutely. Unless they say that this email is a fake and everything else is a fake and it's made up Bollywood stuff, they should apologize. They've been caught. Because when Sultan Ali Saab initially went on air, he said that the Indians had deliberately targeted a United Nations vehicle. And he said that. He made that point. Then he said that nobody was sitting there. And suddenly the United Nations, the UN itself, whose Kashmir resolutions you swear by as if it was part of some holy book, that same institution has said that you're lying. You heard gunshots in the distance. 10 kilometer dur, धमाके की आवाज आई, आपने बोला साहब यहाँ पे लोग मर गए?
झूठ ऐसे बोलते हैं? Like professional liars. Barrister. RSN, should the Pakistani guess, I'm not talking about Abid Rao. Abid Rao said I didn't know about it. But should Sultan Ali and Barrister Zahid Saeed, RSN, apologize because the United Nations is not speaking on behalf of India? RSN, what do you think, RSN? RSN, what do you think? Should he apologize on Indian television?
No, I think idiots like you. I think he appears to be. I think he appears to be a gentleman. He should. He will apologize. No, I'm very sure. Isn't it?
What is this apology nonsense?
But you know what surprises me?
Okay, will you now give me a chance?
No. What confounds me is this. You know, this flurry of.
No, but you just said, Sultan Ali, listen, Sultan Ali.
Will you allow me to speak? Will you allow me to speak? Or is this just an inquisition?
What is the cause of this panic?
No, it's not.
Stop your inquisition.
The United Nations has made 3 points.
We are not
Bhutan.
No, 1 second, Sultan Ali. Barrister, Sultan Ali is today. Sultan Ali, you have been caught lying on 3 counts. The UN says you are lying because one, it says
all we have seen is the report.
Barrister, this is not a courtroom, but if you want to shout, so can I. Now listen to me. Question number 1. The UN says there was no attack on a UN vehicle. You only heard gunfire. Sultan Ali said, and the Pakistani armed forces said the UN vehicle was attacked. Secondly, Sultan Ali said there was some artillery fire which was happening, directed at the vehicle. The UN says, no, we only heard gunshots in the vicinity. The third, Sultan Ali said that the UN military observers were targeted. The UN says there is no evidence to prove that they were targeted in the gunfire. On 3 occasions, you've been caught lying.
Well, that was the impression on our side.
Now, will you apologize? Sultan Ali, if you're a gentleman, you'll apologize.
Why should we apologize to you?
Okay, will you allow me to speak or you will not?
By the
you continue speaking. You hog all the airtime and you don't let me speak.
That's what you're complaining now. You're whining now.
Do you want it?
Okay. Arnab Goswami.
I know my name.
To start
Answer
with,
the question.
I never said that there was... Yeah, you know your name, but I have to repeat it many times because you're a dumbwit. Because you're a dumbwit. Now, please listen
now
to
you're going to come down to abusing. After having caught as a liar,
no, this is not abusing.
In that case, you're a pathological liar.
I'm on first name basis with you.
Viewers, please note the abuse. Viewers, please note the abuse. 1 second. I told you, viewers, that when I catch them red-handed, they are going to start abusing. In which case, I will not abuse them back. I will only describe them. You know what you are. You know what you are. You are mendacious, pathological liars. Now, please continue. Yeah, please continue. That's not abuse. It's observation.
That is an abuse. That is an abuse.
Answer the question.
You take your words back.
Sir, apologize. You apologize. I take my words back. You apologize. You apologize today, Barrister. Barrister, you apologize and let the group captain answer. Group captain is a UN mail. It's a United Nations mail. It's a United Nations mail.
Okay.
UN mail. United Nations.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we have got it. You don't have to repeat it 50 times.
They are exposed in
First of all, the Pakistan army
in the air, they are exposed on the
let out information and
they are exposed at the
this was shown on the Pakistani media, which I repeated. Not once did I say that the United Nations military observers group personnel were injured. Not once did I say that.
You said they were targeted.
The United Nations military observers group has given a clarification that they were not directly targeted. Okay, fine.
You said they were targeted.
But they have also accepted that none of them was injured. So where is the lie? Where is the lie?
You know something. Okay, listen.
You accuse people.
You see, I'll end by saying one sentence in 10 seconds. You know something, Group Captain Sultan Ali? Group Captain Sultan Ali, all of India today and the whole world saw you getting caught lying. Now let me tell you one thing. You can wake up a man who is sleeping. You cannot wake up a man who is pretending to be asleep, and that's the best description for you. I thank you all for joining me on debate number 1. Debate number 2 is coming up on the other side. Debate number 2 is coming up.